Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're doing a coastal world today. It is a map by Mapper. Is that a blue flag? Hard to tell. But there's a sign right here that says Breaker Bay Road, so it's in English. It says bus stop. Looks like a white divider line. That's what's interesting to me. We also have the Met Link Breaker Bay Road at Breaker Bay. Then a bus stop. Interesting. Love Co. Guessing this Loco. Not love. I'm blind. I'm guessing this is real estate, obviously, and then it says another sold, so yes, real estate. That flag, man, that's what's gonna do me in. I'm thinking it looks like we're on the left-hand side of the road. So we are limited to New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and North Ireland. I gotta say, doesn't really feel like we're in the UK or Ireland. So then we're stuck with South Africa, New Zealand, Australia. This dude's pretty white, but that doesn't really help us one bit. I'm pretty sure we also typically see yellow divider lines when we're in New Zealand. And that flag, man. That fucking flag that we saw in the beginning. Not giving us any good clues. We can keep going. The fact that it says Bay, I'm thinking maybe New Zealand. We do have land to our south. So that really does tell us where we can and can't guess. Maybe, yeah, let's make this a little bit bigger. We could potentially be Tasmania, alright? I don't think that's where we're going to end up being. Here's the Tasman Bay and the Golden Bay. Ooh, I don't remember. Well, that fucking happened. I don't remember what bay we're in. We are in the Breaker Bay, Tasman Bay, the Cook Strait, the Clifford Bay, the Cloudy Bay, the Pegasus Bay. Really? How many bays do you fucking guys have? Nothing? Nothing over here? The Fulvric Strait, I can't even pronounce that bay. Dusky Sound, Doubtful Sound, Milford Sound, Jackson Bay, Bruce Bay. Guys, get a little bit more creative with your naming. The Carmia Bight. Yeah, we're stuck at the Golden Bay. And we just did one part of the island, Palliser Bay. Okay, yeah, we end up over by Wellington Harbor, by Fitzroy Bay, and the Cook Strait. Would have never guessed over here. Oh, yeah, we would have never fucking found that. Breaker Bay. We would have to zoom in pretty fucking far. Oh, it's also right there. But a little bit further in than we probably would have wanted. Had we gone a little bit more to our west, I'm sure we would have been able to find the town of Wellington. And that would have probably helped us out quite a lot. Only 120. Yeah, excuse me, only 120 miles off. Right on the coast, no parking, loading and unloading only. Please do not leave vehicle unattended. And then something limited partnership. So we're on the docks. We can't go any bit further. The sheds for temporary service of goods in transit. Alright, anything on the dumpster? Bamfield garbage dumping fee. So we're in a place called Bamfield. And then we have Duncan and something and Parksville. We also have Canada right here. So we know we're in Canada. On some water. It's either the Hudson Bay, any of the Great Lakes, or Winnipeg, right? We're not going to be up too far. Or we could be around the St. Lawrence, which is where I want to guess, to be honest. I don't know why. We do have Parksville, Duncan, and Bamfield. Bamfield, I don't think we're going to be able to find just as a regular guess. We have too much to look for. Can we find... The fact that we're as close as we are to the water, it does kind of seem like a water. For water taxi call, Welcome to Bamfield. Public washrooms. In case of earthquake, go to higher ground or inland. Tsunami hazard zone. You want to know what this means, guys? West Coast. You want to know why this means the West Coast? There's no earthquakes. Let me restate that. It's very unlikely you're going to get an earthquake on the East Coast. We had one like 10 years ago, and it was not even that bad. Yes, it happens. You're more likely to get one on the West Coast, and on top of that, Banks Island maybe? On top of that, you are more likely to have a tsunami on the West Coast and the East Coast, because the only thing we have on the East Coast that we have to worry about is some piece of land coming off of Ireland or something. I don't even fucking remember. I just remember I watched like a show when I was little, and it was like, oh, like you guys are gonna die one day. And then global warming, obviously, but we'll worry about that in 20 years. Right? 20 fucking years. Actually, what is it? It is 31. 31 years from now is when apparently the entire world's going to be uninhabitable. I can't wait. Can you? Not finding anything that says Bamfield anywhere. Kind of shitty. I'm thinking we're probably going to... We know we're on the West Coast. That's definitely for sure. Where on the West Coast, I couldn't tell you. But we know we're in Canada. Maybe we're closer to Vancouver. Earl's Cove, Half Moon Bay, Texada Island, Squirrel Cove. Not any of that, but I was only 22.5 miles. Oh, there's Bamfield. Yeah, we would have never found that. We weren't that close in. Not terrible. Not terrible one fucking bit. There's a Bamfield airport. We would have just found more things that said Bamfield, and that wouldn't have helped us, so I'm glad we didn't really continue looking. That land across from us is where Bamfield is. We were at the Bamfield docks at the Frigate Road. The motel at Bamfield. The pub at Bamfield. Bamfield Health Center. You see, we would have gone fucking crazy had we just kept finding things that said Bamfield. Because then I'd be like, alright, we know we're in Bamfield. Where the fuck is Bamfield? You know, clearly something like that. I'm glad we were able to determine that we were on the West Coast, though. That actually helps us. Looks kind of Spanish. Kinda. Because I don't actually know what language this is. It's a little blurry. I see para, which is, and then construction. So, something, materials for construction. I'm thinking that's in Spanish, because I understand it. I hope that's what that means. There's a good chance it is not what that means. Let's see, we got nothing on these signs. Nothing at all. Alrighty. I'm mainly looking for like a website at this point. We know it's Spanish, right? Like that's a pretty good guess. We have the yellow divider line, so we know we got to be in the Western Hemisphere. But there's a lot of Spanish-speaking countries in the Western Hemisphere. So, short of something that says Venezuela right here, which would be great, or a flag or a website, we're just gonna have to guess terrible plays. You know, we need to find something. We know we're on the coast. It looks like water's to our south, which means we could pretty much forget a few countries. Because a lot of places don't have a southern coast. Now a blue flag and a red flag and a green flag and a yellow flag. Alrighty. I was thinking that they were going to mean something. It doesn't look like it does. We do have Porto Velho 2 and Venmar. Vimar? I don't know where any of that is. Supermercado apartments, not supermarket. Yeah, we got water to the south. That's what we got. We have a .com right here, another .com right here. We have welcome apartamentos, something about fish, pescada. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. We know Spanish speaking, South America, maybe Central America, but not a lot of Central America has coverage. It's pretty much, it's either Mexico, Guatemala, or nothing. I mean, South America, obviously. No real flags anywhere. We do have water to our south. I'm thinking we can probably get away with the southern tip of either Guatemala or Mexico, right? I'm thinking, we know El Salvador is no-go. We know Honduras is no-go, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama. We then can do Colombia, but they don't have a southern coast. Venezuela's off the table. Brazil, a little bit, but I think they're speaking Spanish. A little bit of Peru, and then a little bit of Argentina. That's it. We don't really have too much. I think the Mexico might be our best guess. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being Guatemala. We're out of time. Ends up being Brazil. Fuck you, Brazil. Fuck. I was so sure that wasn't Portuguese. I was like so sure it wasn't Portuguese. Fuck. Alright. Well, that sucks. Water is to our east. Dirt road. I don't think we're in the United States. We could be in Canada. I don't see any land out there, but it's kind of hard when you just got a lot of trees blocking it, because you never know what could be on the horizon. And it doesn't look like we're going to get a good, clear shot of the coastline unless we keep moving forward. And then we have to pray. We do have evergreen, so it's going to be a kind of cold environment. They get snow, at least. We can try and find a highway. Here's some housing, a bus stop. You're not going to see a bus stop like that in the United States. I guess we can get some Nordic country. The fact that there's water to our east, though, means we could pretty much forget Norway. We could do a little bit of Sweden, and then we could pretty much forget most of Finland. So I guess Sweden might be our best bet, mainly because of where the water is located. If the water was located elsewhere, we wouldn't even be considering it. However, this doesn't feel like your typical Swedish location. Yes, we have the red house, right? Is that... What the fuck? Alright. Let's pretend we didn't see that. If I were to see that driving on the road, I would not fucking continue. It's fucking like Mothman, man. We do have people running, or walking, or riding their bikes. And it's no longer a dirt road, it's now paved. What the fuck is this location? What the fuck? Anyone repping their flag? Please? It's a little Nordic. It definitely is. Oh, Finland doesn't even have anything on the west coast. Alright. Maybe the northern part of Norway. I'm definitely thinking Sweden. This has got to be the Gulf. It's got to be. I can't think of anywhere else that looks and feels like this. We're trying the other way now, obviously, to see if maybe there's a better sign or a better clue or anything. We really haven't even found a language to help us with our guesses. We've pretty much assumed based on the way it feels. And that's not a good sign. 200 meters. Alright, so that gets rid of the United States. We already knew that was fucking gone. So Ella... and whatever that blurry sign is. Are you fucking kidding me? We went the wrong way. That was it. Alright, Voma, Mustjala, Lesi, and Kuressaare. The double A's make me want to guess Finland, but they don't really have a east coast. I think we're still in the good spot. We're out of time, so it doesn't really matter. Ends up being this little island down here. I'm guessing this is a part of Estonia. It's just a guess. I don't actually know. Also, there's a lot more land here than I remember. It's the Mandela effect. Alright. You guys got a pretty good guess. We did go the wrong way. We would have had a little bit more time. I'm sure we would be able to figure something out. 303 miles. We got the general area, right? Like, that's not terrible, especially when we spent 2 minutes going the wrong fucking way. Alright, now this is probably Ireland, Iceland, or Greenland. We got an old port. You don't really have too much information off of it. We could try and look at license plates. It looks like we might be walking. Fuck. White in the front, yellow in the back. Pretty sure that's Ireland. We're kind of stuck here, though. There's a GB for Great Britain. Maybe we're not in Ireland. The Emily May. This is really all we can do. Fuck you. This is it. The shed. Strictly no parking. Access required at all times. I really want to go in town, but we can't. This has got to be like an historic fort or port or something along those lines. The lack of trees makes me want to guess Ireland. That doesn't actually help us though. I would love to go this way. Looks like we could wrap around the port, which is totally going to be helpful. Fuck you. Fuck you, Google. Nothing on these boats. What the fuck, man? The Aberridi? No, Ireland. I don't care. Water to our north. We gotta be on the north coast. We could be in Northern Ireland. I'm thinking... Let's see. Probably regular Northern Ireland. Let's go to Grange. I don't know why. Or, no, let's go over here. Mulag Moor. I don't know why. It just... We're not finding any clues. We can't go where we want to go. We're kind of limited. Maybe we can go up. We can go up. Whatever this is. Is this going to bring us to a lighthouse? I hope so. Hopefully we get some good images if we can fucking move. Google, please fix your shit. Alrighty. Just coastline. There was something on a post. We're not going to be able to get good insight on it. What does this bring us? We got 20 seconds. We already fucking lost. This is like our worst fucking map. And especially when we get locations like this, we're just fucked. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being Iceland, but there's a lot of sheep here. And I don't think you can raise cattle in Iceland. I think it's too cold. I could be wrong. I don't expect Iceland to have a major exportation of wool. Feels pretty Irish to me. Ends up being Wales. At a place called Porthgain. And we are over by the Shed Bistro. Alrighty. Never heard of this place before in my life. I don't intend to ever go here. Only 220 miles off. We didn't do bad. Brazil wasn't in our good luck charm today. We did good in Canada. That was just luck though. Yeah, we didn't do too hot. Not at all. Not terrible. One of our better coastal scores. Not a good coastal score. But shit happens. Now, tomorrow, we are doing Debre's Norway map again. This time we will have sound, and this time I hope all my jokes land. And I could say some stupid shit, and hopefully make Debre go crazy again. It's a lot of fun to make Debre go crazy. Let's check out the 4 results. Aphelion coming in first place with Martin, only about 700 points behind. It looks like Brazil was the deciding factor. Screenshot the world coming in third. Ooh, also going with Northern UK and then Finland. So I'm not the only one who fucked up with Estonia. Makes me feel a little bit better. But I'm the only one who fucked up with Brazil. God damn it. Whatever. It happens, man. I saw water to our south, and I immediately thought Mexico or Guatemala. You know, like that's it. That's once you're solidified and locked in that position, like you're there. Now, we will be working on it. You know, we're working on improving who we are as a person, and it's working, right? It's working. It's not doing great, but it's not doing bad. We still have a lot to learn. We still have a lot to do. We're gonna start off with a country spot. Well, not a country spotlight, but a Svalbard spotlight. I know I'm gonna say it different every time. It's gonna be great. I know it's Svalbard, but Svalbard makes it sound better. We'll start off with that, and then on Friday, we have to worry about Albania, where we'll also do a country spotlight. But that is all we got for the day. Thank you all so much for being here. I do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all tomorrow for another episode. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.